Hey there, it's Jodi, and this is another kind of virtual class that I'm going to do for you. I probably have already posted the video of showing how this happened, and this is what I learned by accident, and this is, I've used the mascara for years. I love it. That's my first product of Younique, but now I've become a Younique presenter, and I call it Jodi's Adventures in Younique. So I had gotten all of my stuff, and I would at the beginning of June 2017, and we were flying to go on vacation to Colorado, which is called the Mile High City. And we were renting a motorcycle for 12 days, so we were going to be out in the elements. So I decided, I brought all of the royalty line, the charcoal mask, the rose water, and the daily cleanser, and so I used that every night in after I got off the motorcycle. I didn't use the mask every single night, but I used it probably I believe you can use it 4 times a week. So I used it like every other couple of days, because I literally used it on any other place that my 40 sunscreen, believe it or not, I used the Younique products on my face, and then I just used regular great sunscreen, and it was 40, not 20, and I still got so burnt. And I was wearing a helmet that is only a half helmet and doesn't really have a lot of protection. So for that to happen was amazing. So all I used, but my day care was that I put this on in the royalty line, which is called their day cream, and it has a 20 broadband with no chemicals. Then I used the Glorious Touch face primer. I normally can't use things like this, it makes me break out, but because Younique's products, I figured I had to test it for myself. It's great that they say it all, but I need to see it, and I figured this was a great way to test it. So after the first day, by accident, that I put all this on, and I noticed everything but my face got sunburnt. This was my daily routine. So you're seeing the daily routine. I have the Mineral Touch Liquid Gold Foundation on, a little bit of concealer, the Glorious under that, and under that I have the royalty line, along with the daily lotion, along with the amazing Uplift serum on my eyes, and a little bit right here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you a quick look that I have found. Again, I typically, what I'm doing right here is, this is our eye primer. And again, I typically am not able to use primers very much, whether they're eye primers or face primers. I get kind of welts on me, and I'm realizing part of it is because of the chemicals that are put in a lot of products. And most products are only compliant to the US standards, which is 11 chemicals or toxins or whatever that they cannot put in. And Younique uses the European Union standard, which is about 1300. So actually using it shows a lot. So I also put this on, and those of you that have ever been out in the elements, whether you're hiking, you're running, you're doing things, typically I don't even wear makeup because it's kind of a waste of money in my opinion. But I did this the first day and it stayed on all day, so this was my daily routine. But then sometimes I didn't always do the eyes, but I'm doing a quick eye for you guys really quick. And let's see here. So we have Splurge. This is what they're called. This one here is Hopeful. They last for a super duper long time. And these are the shimmer. You can also get matte, and there's a couple amazing new ones that are coming out. But I'm gonna go right here, and literally I'm just gonna do it with my finger. I don't have the brush that you use sometimes, so I'm just gonna make this super duper easy here. And I'm just gonna put this, because again, while I was on the motorcycle, I did not want a heavy look, but it was nice to look nice. And then my thought was, normally it comes off. So I saw this real easy look with this, and literally you just put on the splurge cream all over your eyes super fast. There we go. And then the second thing that you do, which I think this time I'm going to use the crease brush, but I'm actually going to show you, this is our splash lip, and I'm going to show you a really cool way to use splash 3 ways. So the first is on my lips here. I'm not even going to use a lip liner, even though I should, and I have a really good one, but I'm just trying to give you a really fast look. So this is the first tip. This is the splash, and as you can see, it's darker than this color. So just FYI, I always get that question, and this one is in Sentimental. So I saw another tip which talked about using again the Glorious Primer on your lips. So what I'm going to do, I don't have the right brush, so I'm just going to use this right here. And what they said was after you put it on, just gently tap. I'm going to add just a little more. If you can see it here, sorry. There we are. And then the important part, okay, clean that up a little. Clean that side up a little. The important part is I can't touch my lips for a little while. So that's why I'm going to do this one first. Then the next look I'm going to show you with the splash is something that I saw and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. So I've messed around with it a little bit, and I've noticed that where it works best is I just do 2 quick dots on both sides. And then the next thing I'm going to do is, let's see, where do I have this? This is called a Cream Luminizer, a la mode. I love this, and the one I have is called Pearly, okay? And again, I try to do things super duper easy. Sorry, I can't. Okay, so hopefully you can see that right there. And I might have put a little too much on of the Pearly. But then what I'm going to do, why I do both, is if you see, I just start to kind of go in circles. With both of them. I know it looks crazy for a minute, but the splash lipstick actually dries like a matte kind of form, and so does the Luminator. Okay, I'm going to put that one down just a little. And then what I'll do is if I still think it's a little too bright, I actually just add a little bit more of the Illuminator, and it really tones it down, and it still gives you that really nice glowy look. So I'm just going to add a little bit more Illuminator here. See, and you see how it even kind of adds, opens it, and then over here on this side. So I might have to mess around with it a little bit more in a minute. I didn't bring all my brushes with me, so I may actually kind of just, and here's the thing, you can always use your what do you call it, I can't talk, concealer here if I wanted to add even a little bit more, but I'll probably, once it dries, just add a little even bit more. I'm just kind of, what the heck, how about let's put a little in our décolleté, and then it dries this off a little, and then I can go right back up and kind of go like that. So it's all about just keep moving it in. So then the next thing that I use the splash for was just my quick two-step, what I call, again, I just put this splash directly on my eye. I tried 2 of these at one time. I think that's too much. So, I know I look super duper cute right now, but then I just wanted to show you, because you kind of first start like that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take this brush first, which is the blender brush. Blend, 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 blend it down. Kind of move it down here, then move it up here. Might look a little dark right now, but I'll show you what I do with that too. I know I probably look like on the Drew Carey show, Mimi, right now, but we will show you how you fix that up really, really fast. So here you go. And then again, what I do is I'm actually going to just put a little bit of the illuminator on my brush here. This is a crease brush. And then I just kind of blot it back in there just a little bit, and then I'm going to take my blender brush again. My blender brush again. It's funny. I'm gonna let it dry for a second before I blend again, because the beauty is we can always blend a lot. And then I may even go back and take a little bit of this splurge and kind of blend that back in there. There we go. Blend that back in there. Back over here. And I'll probably go back and do this just a little bit more. I think my little wand got a little crazy there. But if you see, now my lips are nice and dry too. So there we go there. I'm just going to keep this out. And this is, again, this is taking longer because I think I went a little crazy. But then I'm just going to do the rest of my eye really quick. And again, my eye pencil needs to be sharpened really badly. And I'm in the car. So this is truly like the, oh my gosh, I had to run out of the house, go do things, do errands, drop the kids off, whatever it is, and you didn't get it done. So I'm just swiping over my eyes super duper fast. There you go. And then that is this basic look, and I'm going to do another video to just show an easy application of the mascara. So this is the next side, which basically I was just showing you, and I'll probably just blend it in a little bit more, but I showed you how to use the Splash Sentimental on your eyes as a blush with the luminizer, and then I showed you how to take the primer, the Glorious Primer, on your lips. So I will be back. Take care.